Let us see water pollution. Water is the basic element of social and economic infrastructure and is essential for healthy society and sustainable development. About 97% of earth water is in the form of saline and only 3% is available in the freshwater. Groundwater is one of the valuable earth's renewable resources for human life and economic development, which occur as a part of hydrologic cycle. Amongst the natural water resources forms an invisible component of the system. On the other hand, contamination of groundwater due to various anthropogenic sources is growing at a faster rate so that it is no longer fit for use. This resulted in increasing pressures on available groundwater resources in terms of both quality and quantity. The quality of groundwater depends on a large number of individual hydrological, physical, chemical, and biological factors. An analysis conducted in future years revealed that about 70% of available water in our country is polluted. Groundwater. Groundwater is considered as one of the purest forms of water available in nature. The porous or permeable land containing lots of sand or gravel will allow as much as 50% of water precipitation to seep into the ground and become groundwater. As water seeps through permeable ground, it continues downward until it reaches a depth where water has filled all the porous areas in the soil or rock. Groundwater recharge. Water that seeps into an aquifer is known as recharge. Recharge occurs where permeable soil allows water to seep into the ground. Streams that recharge groundwater is called losing streams because they lose water to the surrounding soil or rock. What is meant by groundwater discharge? Discharge happens continuously as long as enough water is present above the discharge point. Streams that receive groundwater are called gaining streams because they gain water from the surrounding soil or rock. Plants also contribute to groundwater discharge. Groundwater problems. What is groundwater? Groundwater is used for domestic, industrial, water supply and irrigation all over the world. In the last few decades, there has been a tremendous increase in the demand for fresh water due to rapid increase of population, unplanned urbanization, industrialization, and too much usage of fertilizer and pesticides in agriculture. With the growth of industry, the groundwater is made susceptible for contamination due to addition of waste materials. Properties of water: they should be clear, colorless and odorless. They should free from harmful and disease producing bacteria and does not contain any objectionable substances and should be fresh and cool, tasty and non-corrosive material. Utility of water: it is two types, consumptive and non-consumptive usage. Water pollution: the word water is derived from the Latin word pollutinum. Pollution is an undesirable change in the physical, chemical and biological character where it is polluted air, water and soil. Water pollution is the contamination of water bodies. When pollutants are directly or indirectly discharged into water bodies without adequate treatment. Pollution of water bodies is increasing steadily due to rapid population of growth, industrial growth, urbanization, increasing living standards. Large amount of anthropogenic activities leads to the aqueous fields such as groundwater, rivers, seas, lakes, ponds and streams becoming a polluted one. Types of water pollution: it may be physical, chemical and biological. Physical pollution means the content it should contain color, odor, density, taste, turbidity and thermal properties. Physical pollution of water is caused by chlorine, sulfur dioxide, hydrogen sulfide, ketone, phenol, amine, mercaptans and hydroxybenzene. Industrial pollution: among the different industries, the tanning industry, which tans leather, is a notorious polluter of the environment. The utilization of groundwater for domestic, industrial, and irrigation purposes has been constantly, particularly where perennial surface water resources. Most of our water sources are gradually polluted by the addition of foreign material from the surroundings. The industrial waste have the greatest potential for polluting the receiving waters. The waste from the industries like sugar, dairies, paper and pulp, tanneries and distilleries are rich sources of organic matter. The chemical industry release waste with highly variable composition which are highly often acidic or alkaline nature. How it is protected. The defilled sources should be carefully taken into account. Location of industrial and municipal disposal site. In case of toxic industrial effuses, said steps should be taken for pre-proposal treatment by the industry itself. Location of wells for drinking water supply should be decided with farthest caution. Thank you.